So, Night Raven here. I just watched the Disney Dreamlight Valley showcase that they just launched November 1st today, and I recorded myself reacting initially to the video. However, my mic did not pick up anything I said. Hence, we're going to rewatch it, and I'm going to talk about the things in the video. Like, I might do some pausing and the like, but I'm still going to be excited, but it won't be my initial, like, super excited reactions for a couple of the things they said. And then if you see any part of me pop out from behind my little box here, that's why. My face is actually underneath my little box here. I should probably put me on the other side so you can see me, like, freak out. I may do that. Let me pop here. I will pop me up to the top up here so you guys can see my actual reactions to what is happening. Okay, so because I do get pretty excited periodically, so all right, I will go into theater mode here in a little bit. I was too, like, excited to pay attention to my screen. So, all right, let's rewatch the showcase. So we're already seeing a lot of really cool, that's our new world. Lots of really cool things we're already seeing pop up and happening. That's an in-game reward they'll give us the code for later on. They talk about what's ahead for 2024, as well as what's coming this December.
Hi, and welcome to the first ever Disney Dreamlight Valley stream. I'm Krista.
And I'm Ken.
And we're so excited to be your host for today. It's been just over a year since the game launched, and already we've had some incredible, memorable moments. And today we'll be taking a look back at everything that's happened so far in Dreamlight Valley and taking a look forward to what's next.
Together we'll celebrate the first year of Disney Dreamlight Valley and share new content with you, the community. We'll also be diving into the game's evolution and talk about how these changes shaped its future.
Throughout the stream, we'll be sharing some very exciting game news for things upcoming this year and beyond. We'll also be hearing from some of the people that made Dreamlight Valley a reality, and there'll be plenty of surprise reveals and exclusive teasers along the way.
Thank you for tuning in today and living magically alongside your favorite Disney and Pixar characters in Disney Dreamlight Valley.
It's been fun.
Well, let's kick this stream off right. To thank everyone at home, we'll be giving away 2 gift bundles redeemable in the game. Bring a festive vibe to your valley with a Balloon Arch and Balloon Clusters gift bundle.
You can follow the steps on screen to redeem the gift bundle, and be sure to stick around till the end because we'll have another gift bundle coming then. So hey, who doesn't love free stuff? Now, Krista, now that everybody's excited, why don't you tell us a little bit more about what we have in store for us all today?
Well, first we'll be hearing from the community team, and then the game team will tell us what's next and deep dive into some upcoming content. Be sure to stick around because we'll have plenty of sneak peeks in store from the team. A great community makes any game stronger, and we're so lucky to be part of the amazing Disney Dreamlight Valley community. Let's hear from Courtney and Ryan, who are on the front lines every day with players and fans, making Dreamlight Valley the best experience possible.
Courtney and Ryan, welcome. It's been over a year since the game had its early access launch. I wonder if you can tell us what this journey has been like for you and what you've learned about the Disney Dreamlight Valley community.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been just a wild experience. From day one, we've been blown away by just how passionate and quick the community has grown. And it's just really important for us to foster a space that's really welcoming to anyone who wants to be there.
Yeah, the Dreamlight Valley community is really a core of our game, from providing us with suggestions on what they want to see in the game.
They're really good about
feedback.
listening to
We wouldn't be here
feedback,
without them.
and if you had
So if you want to be a
questions, you
part
send
of
them a
that
message,
and make sure that your
and they
voice
would
is heard,
answer you
we
and help you
encourage
out. It's really
everyone
nice.
to join our social platforms, share your feedback there, share the amazing content that you create in the game, And while we're on that, we would love to show off some of the great content that the community shared over the last year.
So it shows different creators on YouTube of what like their gameplay and stuff.
Ooh, yo, I got magic arms.
Change my outfit here. Look at that, it'll be cute.
Olha ele aí, senhores. Olha ele aí. Oi, volta aqui.
Oh, she's so cute! Look at her! Oh my god, she's adorable!
I don't think Maui's gonna make it up here. Plus, he's over here, so.
I used a lot of the pink flowers. You know, Minnie loves the pink vibe, and she loves flowers.
I love how she got scared. I did the same thing when I first played.
We finally did it! After all this time, we did it! Yeah! We got cake.
Well, it looks
It's
like
been
the
a fun
community has
first year.
brought a lot of ingenuity to the Valley over the last year. What has surprised you the most about what you've seen?
For me, I would have to say the community's use of the touch of magic tool. From creating ponds and roads out of rugs to tattoos and bathing suits out of random pieces of clothing. It's very impressive.
I can't tell if I'm impressed
People are
or
so
terrified, but
creative.
the way that the community has dedicated full rooms of their houses to creating chest hoards and organizing around
I
the
raised
tools
my
that
hand,
we've
I am one
already
of those
given them,
people.
it's absolutely blown us away.
We still have quite a bit of time between now and the end of the year. Is there anything that you can share with the community about what might be coming up?
We don't want to say too much because there's a lot of spoilers coming in the stream, but there is something that we can share that I think players are going to be very excited for.
Yeah, a huge part of the Disney Dreamlight Valley experience is the ambiance in the valley, and so we're really excited that between a collaboration of Disney and our amazing sound team, we're able to offer the soundtrack on music streaming platforms as of today, and it's going to be a great
really
opportunity
excited
for
about
people to bring the
this.
vibes
I
of the valley
listened to
into the real world.
That's incredible.
soundtracks
Thank you for sitting
through
down with
Spotify
us. Now let's talk about what's coming in
constantly.
the future and what we have planned for the rest of the year.
Okay, so this is still looking at
Joining us now is Manea,
Older
the
Valley.
game manager on Disney Dreamlight Valley, and Rachel,
So they're
community
going to tell
manager.
us about
So what does the
new
team have
stuff.
planned for the rest of 2023?
So we have a lot of things planned actually. We want to finish the year with a big update, with a lot of content, and one of the great announcements for today is that we had some
Okay, so they are talking about an update, I believe that is coming December 5th. That's going to have a good lot of stuff for us.
so much fun working with Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas movie in the previous update that we wanted to go a step further and
I don't know the
integrate
specific
Jack
date for Jack Skellington
in the
was
valley, so
given.
you will be able to welcome him
But
to your valley,
he's coming very
have
soon.
him live with all other Disney characters, and you will be able to have fun with him, spend time fishing, cooking, whatever what you want to do. It's going to be an amazing new neighbor
love Jack
to have,
Skellington.
and we can't wait to see the player play with him.
So it's no secret that our fans are, well, fans of pumpkins, and I think the Pumpkin King Jack is definitely going to have his home in our players' valleys. But what's more with this update is that we have a spectacular winter star pack coming, featuring iconic winter
I'm
Disney
super
princess
excited
looks.
for this,
And
as you can
I just
tell.
know our community's gonna love it.
What an exciting update coming
I
this
love
winter.
that outfit on
I know
Belle.
another feature we're talking about is multiplayer. Do you have anything new to share about that?
This is one of the features that have been expected a lot by our player. They ask it a lot. We are eager
This
to
is where I
bring it
get
also.
really excited.
So I'm happy to announce today that for this update, we are going to introduce the Valleyverse.
Okay, so here's the timeline that they're going to kind of continuously talk through. This picture will pop up a couple times. So yeah, December 5th is when Jack comes along with the rest of the update, which is the Valleyverse, which they're fixing to go into detail, but I am super excited for that. I guess we can talk about the rest of them, but here is a screenshot of the roadmap till summer of 2024. So lots of stuff coming.
Which is our own tech to multiplayer in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So if you spend a lot of time decorating your house, decorating your walls, making sure it's beautiful, you will finally be able to have your friend come to your valley.
So it's basically
see
like
all of
Animal
this work,
Crossing, where
and just show
people
off.
can come
But
to
there is more than
your
that. Actually,
valley
you're
and
going
look
to
at
be
what
able
you've
to
done.
exchange items together. So let's say you sit on a
Freaked
big
at this
pile
point.
of
Okay,
ironing
so-
board, for example, in your world.
Basically, like it's like Animal Crossing, where you can visit and you can friend people stuff. Like we'll be able to go to a friend's world and say like, I have a quest and I need a ton of iron and I have like mined my valley dry and I have to wait to get more, a friend could come over and give me some to finish my quest. And he's also going to talk about we can shop in each other's Scrooge's stores. So the issue that we've all been having where our store looks like it has the same stuff repetitive over and over again, they're supposed to be working on fixing that, but now we'll be able to, like how Animal Crossing, you could go to the different Nook shops, like we'll be able to do that.
No, you can give that to your friend and help them in their quest. It's a really cool way to engage with other players. You have also the ability to visit each other's Scrooge McDuck store. So if you don't like what you have in stock today in your own valley, feel free to go to your friends and see what they have in stock. And if you are interested in one of these items, feel free to purchase it. So that's cool.
What makes the valley such a magical space is the friendships that our fans have created with the villagers in the valley. And we're just so excited to see the friendships that they've cultivated in our community spaces blossom in the valley with the use of these multiplayer features.
Yeah, and
they
it's really the
haven't
beginning.
unlocked a lot of the characters yet, so they'll be able, like, they love watching me play because they actually get to see the characters, so they can actually come to my island and interact with the character that they haven't unlocked yet, that they're super excited to get.
Of this multiplayer feature, we start with this update, but we have more stuff in mind also.
Apparently the Valleyverse is going
to build on it and make it even bigger for the future. So stay tuned. We will have a lot of things to announce also.
So you announced recently in a blog post that the game is planning on leaving early access alongside the launch of version 1.0. Can you share more about that?
With the end of the year, we are getting out of early access, so it's a really important moment for Disney Dreamlight Valley. As we all know, releasing a game out of early access means a lot of things. First, it means that since September of last year, we have been spending a lot of time with the community, discussing with them, trying to see what are like the best improvement or quality of life they want. We are also pushing with this upcoming update the biggest amount of fixes and improvements so far to make sure that the game is as soon as possible for the release. And we also wanted to make sure in terms of content, it felt complete in a way with the beginning, the middle and the end of the Act 1 of the main story and the story arc of the Forgotten. So all in all that will be a good momentum for Disney Dreamlight Valley and the release of early access with 1.0 at the end of the year.
So of course we want to extend a huge and sincere thank you to all of our early access participants whose feedback has been so invaluable to where the state of the game is currently. And of course we're not going to be forgetting our founders with the move from early access at the end of the year. All of our founders, regardless of the tier, are going to get access to a new set of cosmetic items and 2,500 moonstones.
I'm excited. I'm freaking out about that cabin right there.
I know the team's been working so hard.
Cute, but that
what can you tell us
cabin,
about the roadmap for 2024 for Disney Dreamlight Valley?
Of course, I cannot reveal everything, but I have few information to share. We have a lot of updates in mind, with a lot of character we want to add to the valley. And if you liked the kind of update we brought this year, you're going to be super happy with next year.
So basically,
I won't be able to reveal too much, but
basically this big launch that they're doing right now, they're planning on doing another type launch next year. They're already talking about, like they've already got plans for other Disney characters to be brought to the valley, so it's nice to, like, they're like way ahead. They're already trying to like think of who we can bring and what they like. They're super far ahead in thinking. The screenshot stopped at summer, but I'm pretty sure they have passed that, like already planning and starting in the works and stuff like that. They don't say characters, they don't say specific characters.
What I can share is the very first Disney realm we are going to release at the beginning of next year. So get prepared. We are going
There's a lot
to
they're
open
not
the door
revealing
for
to us.
the
We're getting a lot, but they're also not
Pixar
revealing a lot.
Monsters Inc. realm with Mike and Sully.
So the next realm that we're getting open in the castle is Mike and Sully. And at first I thought they were talking about like a different world, kind of like later on that they talk about. But this is specifically a realm,
you will
so
be able
I did
to go to this
misunderstand
world,
that
meet
to begin
them,
with.
have fun with them, and then bring them to your own valley and have fun, hang out, go fishing, go cooking with Mike and Sully, and see how they interact with other characters also. Ton of fun. It's going to be an amazing addition to the world.
In keeping with Manea's sense for secrecy, I can't release too much information, but I do want to confirm that next year with each and every update, we're going to be releasing a new Star Path, so fans can expect
Star Paths are still
content
coming
to unlock throughout the rest of 2024. And we're excited to reveal today that a new Disney princess is joining the Valley, Tiana from Disney's The Princess and the Frog. I do hope that our fans have beignets unlocked and are baking in preparation for her release.
If you haven't made the trip to Dreamlight Valley yet, now's really the time before the game exits early access and you can snag a Founders Pack before they go away forever. There are all sorts of exclusive goodies available for first-time players, and current players are going to get some awesome rewards too. Which brings us to a very special announcement.
Long, long ago, in the waters beyond Dreamlight Valley, was an ancient kingdom called
This is Act 2.
Eternity Isle, filled with boundless secrets and wonder.
Look at that, y'all.
But one man's hunger for power broke it all and caused a rift in time. And the island was lost. Until now. Discover an all-new world where only you can make things right.
The automation system right there. There's our new item.
Where fixing the past is as simple as turning an hourglass. Meet new friends to help guide your way.
Rapunzel and Gaston. This little board game thing they talk about later.
Dark
I really hope we can go into the cave.
Eternity Isle awaits.
That would be so cool. So this is the Rift in
Disney
Time Act
Dreamlight
2.
Valley, A Rift in Time, launches December 5th.
So I believe
Launching at the end of the year, Disney Dreamlight Valley,
I believe we have till December 5th to get in on early access. I believe December 5th is when early access ends. So if you get in on early access now, then you get a bunch of more free perks. Like all the Founders Packs are till December 5th.
Time will bring players on an all-new adventure in Eternity Isle. This is the first ever expansion for Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it'll add to your base game experience in some big ways.
It does cost $30.
So get ready to meet new friends, explore all new quests, and discover new biomes to make your own. The epic adventure will roll out in 3 amazing chapters.
Okay, so he just said biomes. So it's basically, we have our valley right now. This will be a separate valley that we travel to, that we will essentially probably do the same thing we did in our current valley. So like we'll start off in the port that they talk about and then expand to the different areas. They will show us a map here in a little bit. So on December 5th, we'll get to go to Eternity Isle, and that's where we'll get to meet our 3 new characters and start their quests. And then 2024, that's where Ancient Landing is added. And then in summer 24, we'll get to the end where we can foil Jafar's schemes. Kind of how we've done with like the Forgotten, where like the end part, spoiler if you haven't finished Act 1 of Disney Dreamlight Valley, where we did, we finally got to the fairy godmother and the pumpkin and did the memory parts in the treehouse and then into the castle. Like, it's going to be kind of that situation. You know how that was waited for an update before we could do that section? That's kind of what's going on here.
And here to tell us more about the experience, we're joined by a few members of the development team to tell us about the narrative, art, and gameplay of Disney Dreamlight Valley, A Rift in Time.
So there's a lot to kind of take in.
I'm here with Josh and Calixta, senior role designer and lead quest designer. So we just learned that the paid expansion will take us on an all-new adventure. But what can you tell us about this new place?
So beyond Dreamlight Valley, there are tons of other places to explore in this world, and Eternity Isle is one of those.
Okay, so this is where we will get to come first. This little port town area is kind of like our beginning of Dreamlight Valley. So there's kind of a lot going on. And it looks really cool and exciting. We approach right here like on a boat.
Places. It really is a place where tons of strange experiments were undertaken long ago. So there are lots of ancient treasures to uncover and magical artifacts that can help you control space and time. It really is a brand new world for you.
Another thing that I know, see, there's a Ches Remy. I believe we're gonna have that's like the Disney Dreamlight Valley, current valley, where we have a Ches Remy, we have a Scrooge store, we have a house. I hoping I re-see it. I thought I saw what could be a Scrooge store, but there's a Ches Remy that we get to work on. You can see the monkey here, that's new. This plant right here, there's new plants, new pets, new decoration stuff, that kind of thing. But there's also, in a screenshot, I know there's a broken down house. So we essentially will have two valleys and we can go back and forth between them.
To discover and make your own and decorate and find all the secrets and mysteries of.
Eternity Isle is full of mysteries, and that's what I love about it. We really wanted to reward our player curiosity to this.
See, like right there, I couldn't tell if this.
That can help you control space and time. It really is a brand new world for you to discover and make your own and decorate and find all the secrets and mysteries of.
Eternity Isle is full of mysteries, and that's what I love about it. We really wanted.
Okay, right here. This might be Ches Remy's. I'm not sure. Or if it's Scrooge's store. See how this doesn't have the green right here? So I'm wanting to say, I mean, there's a little piece up here. I probably should look at Ches Remy's house in the current valley. But, hold on. Yeah, right there. So, see how it's got that green? Oh, dang it. Where'd it go?
That can help you control space and
that's why we crafted so many
mysteries of.
Eternity Isle is full of mysteries, and that's what I love about it. We really wanted to.
So see how it's got this green border? Unless the front of Ches Remy's doesn't, but Ches Remy's I'm pretty sure is taller as well. So I think this is Scrooge's store right here. I'm really hoping.
Reward our player curiosity to this new location, and that's why we crafted so many secret places for them to discover. I can say there's hidden beaches, shrine with old treasure, and that's just to name a few, there are much more. So I think it's fair to say that the player will be able to explore one of the.
So here's more of the port. So you see different like lamps and stuff. Look at this big, is that the big iron giant back there? She just talked about there being like secrets. The guy also mentions in a little bit, like there's more twists and turns. It's not as straightforward past. So it's like, it's going to be a lot more fun exploring this area.
Most memorable location seen in a Disney movie. But I don't want to spoil it, so I'll stop right here.
So we already had an epic story with the Forgetting. What's the story this time around?
So while you've been dealing with the Forgetting, Jafar has been out there with a plan of his own, trying to uncover some of those magical artifacts I mentioned before on Eternity Isle. The only thing is that his plan, well, it's gone, let's say, horribly wrong. And now time is all tangled up on Eternity Isle. But luckily, he thinks he's found just the diamond in the rough to fix things, which is you, the player.
Well, that sounds a little scary. Do we have any new tools to fix time with?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have your new Royal Hourglass.
So here's our new hourglass that we're going to get to use.
It's an ancient tool from times past.
I love the ancient ruins.
The hourglass will be the new source of magic player will have to fight many dangers in Eternity Isle.
There's a goofy stall.
Like a Splinter of Fate and Swirling Sands. But thanks to the hourglass, player will always be able to go through and explore the world.
What about the new characters? Can you tell us more about them?
See, there's Scrooge right there. We just saw Scrooge in the background.
Like a Splinter of Fate and Swirling Sands. But thanks to the hourglass, player will always be able to go through and explore the world.
So there's Scrooge right there. So Merlin and Scrooge have been spotted on this new area.
What about the new characters? Can you tell us more about them?
Sure. So Eve has been on Eternity Isle watching over the hourglass for the old ruler. You'll find her in one of the new biomes, Ancient's Landing. And there you'll have to convince her that you're a friend and not a foe so that you can get the hourglass. There's also Gaston. Gaston's been shipwrecked in the desert for quite a while in another new biome, the Glittering Dunes. Gaston might be able to help you in your journey if you can put up with him for long enough.
And let's not forget about Rapunzel. She's been living in our new jungle biome, the Wild Tangle, all by herself, enjoying new life out of Mother Gothel reach. And she'll also be key to finding an important object for the player quest.
Yeah, Rapunzel's so fun. I can't wait to have her in my valley. I think I'm gonna put her home in the Forest of Valor because, by the way, just because they're coming with the expansion, that doesn't mean that we can't have them in our main valley if that's where we want them.
And I'm also assuming that ones in our main valley might be able to be in the new world. I'm hoping you can rearrange them.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about the new expansion. It sounds super exciting, and I know Kit is going to love it as well.
So there's the house. There's a dilapidated house that I was talking about. There's some more ruins, and there's like a lot of floating material.
The expansion looks like a...
What was right here?
Them in our main valley if that's where we want them.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay, hold on. I can't
them
move
in our main valley if that's where we want
where I want it to.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about the new expansion. It sounds super exciting, and I know Kit is going to love it as well.
Okay, there's a chest. All right.
Expansion looks like a blast, and I cannot wait to learn more about the beautiful new biomes that we've seen. So we've asked a few members of the...
There's the Agrabah Castle, or whatever you call those, palace.
Art team to help us with that. Welcome Stephen, the art director, and Jenny, the lead concept artist. To get us started, what are the new environments that we can look forward to seeing in the expansion?
So in the expansion, we've explored 3 exclusive environments. The first one being Ancient's Landing. So this is a whole...
Okay, here's the front of that building.
Area where there used to be an ancient civilization.
So I'm pretty positive that's Scrooge's store because it does not look like Chesmini's. It doesn't have the...
has left the area in ruins, and you as a player get to come in and explore the story behind this port town and all the goods that were exchanged and the marketplaces and the experiments that they conducted. We had a very good time designing all the ancient machines that comes with it and how to populate a massive port town.
The next area the players come across is actually the same environment that's been split in 2 by the time.
Okay, so we saw this kind of scene earlier where it was talking about Jafar messing up time. It's literally straight down the middle and there's 2 separate times happening. So this one's the desert and then that's the jungle.
From when Jafar first came to this
See how it's like split right down the middle?
land. On one side we have the Glittering Dunes, a desert environment with classic desert features such as cactus, quicksand, and deserted ruins.
I spotted
Moreover, on the other side of the rift,
really
the landscape has become verdant and lush in a jungle biome we're calling the Wild Tangle.
And what sorts of things can people expect to see in the new environments?
So we spent a lot of time diversifying all the flora that we have. So things like new trees, new plants.
So there's like bamboo, Venus flytraps. Over here, there's lots of monstera plants about that I just love.
All things that the player will be able to use to further decorate their valley with.
And of course they can expect to meet new critters, such as capybaras, monkeys, and cobra snakes.
Will there be any new ingredients?
Yeah, so we've taken the time to add an even larger list of ingredients for the player. New fruits and vegetables, things like strawberries and even a fancy fig. When it comes to gathering, you'll be able to gather cinnamon, which will be exclusive to the expansion.
We've been exploring a lot of inspiration for the new meals in various parts of the new world, so players can expect to be making dishes such as poutine, latkes, and biryani.
We've also taken the chance to explore meals from iconic Disney movies, things like arepas from Encanto.
Can we look forward to any cool new outfits or furniture?
Oh, we didn't show it.
So with the new environments, we're also introducing 3 new characters. Eve, Gaston, and Rapunzel, each of which are going to have their own line of friendship rewards. And I'm really excited to show you one of Rapunzel's rewards, which is this really nice suit and gown combo that you'll be able to receive as her signature level 10 item.
There'll also be new furniture, which can be used for both interior design and exterior landscaping. Much of the furniture is designed around the new characters, such as Gaston's archery target, furniture designed around Eve's aesthetic.
Love that.
For me, what's quite exciting is the new biomes when combined.
So here's our new map. There's also something else about cooking that they're going to show that I'm hoping is what I think it is. So, but here's our map of the new area. So this, like I was saying, I think this is like our maybe first key area. And then
we're about the same.
Like we can unlock this area. Now, I don't know if like when you unlock this area, like this whole thing will be unlocked, or you unlock this section and then have to spend Dreamlight to get to here, you know, and so forth. And like on this side, you know, you get Dreamlight for here and then upgrading your tool or your power or whatever to cross the bridges like we did in our original valley.
Size of the original village.
So hold on,
characters such as Gaston's archery target or furniture designed around Eve's aesthetic. For me, what's quite exciting is the new biomes when combined are about the same size as the original village, so players can expect to explore and decorate a vast new land. And of course, it comes with its own new object count,
Okay, so the new village area is the same size as what we currently have. And it's just more of like that green section is like, I guess, like the Frosted Heights and the Forest of Valor, like, kind of combined. And the other, well, you know, like Dazzle Beach looks like it's probably similar to like the little port area. And then you have your meadows and plaza area. Anyways, it's the same size area generally is what he's saying. And then he's talking about count right now. There is a maximum number of items you can put in your village right now. That count is separate than this new one. So say you can put down like 3,000 items on our current valley. That 3,000 doesn't count to the new one. So we may be able to put like 3,000 on the new one. They don't, instead, it's not like they're separated, which is really nice.
You don't have to worry about that. We've also been exploring a lot more verticality, so players can expect to find twisting passageways that lead to secret areas and spectacular bits.
So there's this little winding path to get up here to this little ledge. There's not much here, but just the ledge. But it's still cool for those who make videos and storytelling to like have a point with a beautiful view or like a different view in general of the valley. So we can see Rapunzel's tower right here. There's this boat up here. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Thank you, Stephen and Jenny. Now, back to Krista.
Lots of
We talked about the
stuff.
story, characters, and environments. Now let's get into the game features and mechanics of the expansion. To get into more detail, we're joined by Nicola, the game director, and Jonathan, the lead designer. So we briefly heard about a new royal tool in the paid expansion. Can you tell us more about that?
For sure. This new royal tool, the Hourglass, what players didn't know is that the old rulers of the past of the Dreamlight Valley had more than the tools that we have right now in the game in their disposition to solve problems or interact with the world. So they're gonna discover that tool that has been lost in time for a while with the help of a new ally that they're gonna meet.
And the actual gameplay with the Hourglass is inspired by the game I played when I was a child.
Okay, I just caught that. Hold on. We're going to discover a new
that tool that has been lost in time for a while with the help of a new ally that they're...
With a new ally that we're going to meet. So that ally, I am understanding, because everybody's like, what about Jasmine and Aladdin? No, like, they've only talked about Gaston, Rapunzel, and Eve. So the fact they're saying a new ally that they're going to meet, I'm wondering if it's not one of the three they've talked about. I mean, that would be really cool. I'm speculating here. I have no idea. It could be Eve, honestly, because they've talked about Eve. We have to Now, because these guys probably don't know what the other gentleman has said, where we have to convince Eve we're a good guy in order for her to give us the thing. So the new ally could be Eve, but wishful thinking is Aladdin and Jasmine could be involved as well.
We're gonna meet.
And the actual gameplay with the hourglass is inspired by the game I played when I was a child, such as treasure hunting. So what you can do with this new tool is sense hidden treasure lost in time, that you can pinpoint their location and pull them out of the flow of time in order to get them. And there are hidden treasures like that across both Dreamlight Valley and Eternity Isle, and even in realms within the Dream Castle.
Okay, so this was really cool. I get excited about this because that basically means this tool is not for just the new area. We can come back to our current valley and use it. We can go back to previous realms and use it. So it gives you a reason to go to previous older places that you don't have a reason to go to anymore. So it just gives you more gameplay options and using previous areas to expand your new world. Like your old realms become exciting again because there's something new to go find there. So was really
excited about the
exciting
new
to me.
hourglass tool. It seems like it's going to unveil a whole new aspect to Dreamlight Valley. But are there other features that players can look forward to?
Disney Dreamlight Valley is all about spending time with friends, and one thing that we like to do in our team is playing board games.
Yeah, so we decided to channel that love of board games into one that you can play right in the game in Dreamlight Valley with your villagers. So we decided to build one that is fast-paced, strategic, and very accessible for anyone to play.
You play with figurines representing Disney and Pixar characters that you move across the board in order to collect coins. At the end, the player with the most coins wins.
Is there anything else we can expect?
They obviously don't tell you how to play the game. The game will obviously tell us how to play this game. But it's really cool that they put a board game in here. This is probably something when you're waiting on a quest or waiting for crops to grow or something, you could probably come to this little board game and play. As a in-between thing, or just you just want something a little bit different on your island. So this seems really pretty cool. Would be really cool, they don't say, but if you have friends come, I don't know if this is multiplayer, I don't know if you have to play with a Disney character in the valley, or if you can play multiplayer with your friends. It's not said.
Disney Dreamlight Valley, a rift in time?
One thing that we always try to do is deepen the sandbox. And to do that, we decided to bring to player a whole new exciting world that they're going to be able to explore, filled with new things to gather and even new critters and things to discover.
Thing.
And since there's a lot more to get, efficiency is key. So we're introducing Ancient Machine as part of the expansion.
This is going to be super great for those.
Craft and put in your village that will provide a really cool new way to automate some of your sandbox gameplay.
And what's really exciting about these ancient machines is not only that you can be more efficient, but you're going to be able to do that as well in the original village of Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah. All in all, we've put
this right here. I am about to freak about this right here. This is an auto cooker. So this looks so when we craft something, we want to craft 5 of an item. That's what this looks like. I'm not sure. You select your ingredient. Now it says add, and there's this 25 little diamond thing. I don't know if that's the little diamond thing that it shows Jafar holding into the beginning. So I don't know if we have to use certain currencies for this, or maybe it's just that's the currency for the ancient machines. I'm not sure, but if this is a put in your ingredients and cook more than one of the same recipe at a time, I want that.
A lot of ourselves in this game, and we really hope that.
Okay, so hold on, go back Hold on, go back. Shoot. Oh my gosh, so sorry, guys. Okay.
In the original village of Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah. All in all, we've put a lot of ourselves in this game, and we really hope that.
Okay, yeah. So it went up more in those little diamond things.
The player will enjoy it as much as we do.
I'm really hoping it's what I think it is, or what I want it to be. I'm freaking out about it possibly doing the cooking thing. So there's so much more. I love how it's the same size as our original valley. It's just much more screenshots.
Thank you so much for joining us to talk about the first ever expansion for Disney Dreamlight Valley, A Rift in Time. This paid expansion brings an all-new adventure with exclusive characters, biomes, and cosmetics. Remember to claim your first gift bundle by redeeming the code on the screen. Get even more festive and claim the second gift bundle and put on your Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse ears. Enter the code on the screen to redeem your second gift bundle.
To recap, we talked about how the wonderful Dreamlight Valley community, you, had a massive impact on game development. And we heard about the very exciting future of the game. There's so much free content coming soon, like The Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King.
Something we're both really excited about is the multiplayer mode. With the addition of Valleyverse, you and your friend can hang out together in your valley. We also looked ahead to 2024, adding Disney and Pixar's Monsters, Inc. and Tiana from The Princess and the Frog.
We took a first look at the upcoming expansion, Disney Dreamlight Valley, A Rift in Time, with a new story arc, characters, environments, and gameplay. There's so much to look forward to. You can wishlist the expansion now to stay in the loop and get updates about the launch later this year.
But we can't leave you quite yet. We've got one more exciting piece of news, so let's check out one more thing.
We are super excited to announce that we'll be growing the Disney Dreamlight Valley community even more. A special version of Disney Dreamlight Valley called Disney Dreamlight Valley Arcade Edition will be launching on Apple Arcade this December 5th. We're thrilled to give new players a way to enjoy the game on their iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and Mac devices with an Apple Arcade subscription. Disney Dreamlight Valley Arcade Edition is a dedicated game experience that will include the base game alongside our newly announced expansion, Disney Dreamlight Valley: A Rift in Time. This version, exclusive to Apple Arcade, will get you all the latest story updates without Seasonal Star Path or the Premium Shop. We can't wait for you to discover this new way to enjoy Valley life. Thanks again for joining us for the first ever Disney Dreamlight Valley Showcase. See you in the Valley.
Okay, so that is the end of the stream. I spent time talking a little bit about different things because I was mostly listening and watching, whereas this time I'm stopping more because it was live. So that last thing they just showed is basically an app on the App Store for iPhones only, or Apple devices only. It won't be on Android devices. And it basically is like, looks to be in Dreamlight Valley, slightly more simpler. Like, it won't have all of the aspects that you have on the other consoles. And then it looks like it's free itself. Like, you don't have to pay for you don't have to pay for Dreamlight Valley specifically, but you have to pay for the Apple Arcade thing. And I don't know how much that is because I don't do that. So, but thank you so much for watching my review of the showcase. It was really fun to actually rewatch it and be able to pause and view more stuff. So I'm so excited for this update coming December 5th. We have a month and 4 days till it comes out. So I'm super excited. I'm going to do a lot of work on my new valley that I just started so that I will be closer to the update content. I have the game for the Switch, which is, I've completed Act 1 and have collected pretty much almost everything. It's not 100% complete yet, mostly because my Scrooge store doesn't rotate enough for me to be able to purchase everything available in the game. But it's pretty far along. So, but I am restarting on my PC. And so if you want to follow the journey of like reliving the beginning and the fun of building the valley from the beginning, feel free to subscribe to my channel and look out for those Let's Play videos. I'm super excited to do those. And yeah, hopefully the first one will be up by this weekend. So thanks so much for watching this reaction with me. I hope you are as excited as I am excited. And I look forward to all the things they are going to bring to us in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And so thanks so much for watching. Again, it's greatly appreciated. Be sure to like and subscribe. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to stop and restart the stream because my VCam, my XSplit VCam is not loading and it's making me close OBS to get it open on the VCam actual app so then I can restart it in OBS. So I will be actually right back.